here. So finishing off women's Pool B and men's Pool B, and after that we will lock up Pool D action as well in the last 6 games of the day here. We'll start you off with some France under 21 and Germany. Our second look at both teams is France under 21 won the first game of the day by beating Egypt under 21. Germany also managed to beat Egypt under 21, so these teams have both already qualified. It will just be a matter of who comes out of pool play first. So let's get reintroduced with these teams. This is your French squad. Under 21 again. We got Clarisse Vergiat, Louise Bucher, Merveille Lococa, and Vashana Gomis. And again, they managed in an easy defeat of Egypt under 21 earlier on in the day in the first game here. Pool B action. Clarisse Vergiat had a big 8 points. 3 2-pointers went down for her. They're going to have to contend with the German squad. Germany again also beating that Egypt under 21 team 21-14, and it was on the back of 15 big ones by Laura Zolper, who poured in 4 2-pointers on her way to 15 big buckets. She's joined by Pauline Maya, Emma Eichmeyer, and Amelie Kröner. And again, both teams have qualified to the quarterfinals already, but they will be looking to come out of pool play as first. So whoever wins here gets bragging rights, but also a better seeding, or at least a better outlook going into the quarterfinals. These are your referees for this game: Caron Lewis and Rauno Perandi, representing Canada and Estonia. And this is a European border clash between 2 neighboring countries. These teams have seen plenty of each other in the past, and it has been one-sided, I might say. 17 matchups. Germany has won 1. They're looking to change that here, though. Maya on her way to the cup, doesn't get the lay, but gets the foul. She'll step up to the free throw line. Maya gets the first points on the board for Germany. Lococa tries to cross up, but loses the rock. Kröner pours one in. Germany up to an early 2-point lead here. Vergiat. Shot. But it counts. Maya. Lob pass. Maya can't get it to go. Oh, Gomis with the quick cross and a quick lay. Leaves it short though. Kröner again on the move this time. Just working on her offensive rebounding stats. Kick out action. Vergiat has to toss it up. This one doesn't go. A rebound to the Germans. Eichmeyer has position on Vergiat, so she pours one in. Lococa doesn't finish. She's also working on those offensive rebound stats. Maya. Deep one. Drops it in. Oh, Verjat crossed her up and left her in the dust like Mad Max. Eichmeyer, though, she gets it back. Can she repay the favor? Yes, she can with the and one. What a sequence. Take a look again at Eichmeyer going to the hoop, taking the contact, and putting in the bucket. Can she pour in from the free throw line as well? Yes, she can. A 3-second violation by Gomis, who got stuck on the floor there. Groner, no. Lococa will try to take it this time. Lococa, another and one. Somerville Lococa. The 19-year-old, quick on the drive. Gets a push, gets a little push in the back, and then drops in the layup as well. Lococa doesn't add to it from the free throw line, though. Zolper. Can she repeat some of her magic from game one? Zolper this time, no. But a foul is called. So that will be 2 free throws coming up for Laura Zolper, who again, 15 points out of 21. 15 in their first game. Starts it off here. Second one doesn't go. Boucher. Vergiat trying to find Lococo in the post with quick hands by Zolper. Gets back to Vergiat. Vergiat launches it 2. That's on its way to Bordeaux. Backcourt by Eichmeyer, but no connection on that pass. Gomis using that blazing speed on her way to another and one. That will get us to the first TV timeout. Take a look back at some of the action here so far in this game. Meyer poured in one from about 17 feet. Eichmeyer off the glass. Loco got an and one after they pushed from Kroner. But Germany is still holding on to a 3-point lead here. So put in the end one as well, so France back within 2. Maya. Groner. Thought she had a mismatch but couldn't catch the pass. Gomis. My goodness, she's fast. Puts one in again. Maya, step back, no. Grajat with the board. Both teams are active. Both teams want to come out of pool play first. Gomis steps back. Front irons it. Meyer gives it up. Eichmeyer to Kroner. Nice screen and roll action. Kroner will put it in. Berjat. Both teams are scoring at will right now. Eichmeyer off the Kroner handoff. Eichmeyer doesn't make the first, doesn't make the second, gives it up. Berjat comes away with it. Berjat to Gomis. Gomis uses that speed again. My goodness, he is fast. 9-9. Maya, can she repay the favor? Maya, no. Kroner, though, she's got her back. Not really, though. Share from the logo. Oh, and an end one again as Berjat throws that one off the glass. Look at this. She puts it up off the glass. She gets hit. We'll take a free throw after this. Try to see if you can add to her tally. France U21 up in this game now. Zorba. Zorba steps back off of one leg and pours one in. Oh, Berjat. Getting on the move, 1 set finish. Zorba. Meyer and Kroner not linking up. Gomis. Again, just going by people at will. Using that blazing speed. Gomis has been so dominant, using that blazing first step, getting by people, getting to the cup at will. She's the reason France is up at this point. Get it back to her, feed the parking meter. She's shooting now too. Oh no. The chef saves it, but she saves it for the Germans, and Zolper knows what to do with that. Loco Ka this time. Zolper again. This time she can't connect. Gomis beelines it back to the cup. Loco Ka this time. Can she add to the total? Yes, she can. France up 16-13 in an offensive contest, to say the least. Kroner can't catch it. So we are at our second TV timeout, and France has taken over the game on the shoulders of Vashiana Gomis, who is sweeter than crepes and taking her offensive skills to the basket at will. Take a look at the speedster. Zolper tried to answer for the Germans, but it's been France and more France in the last couple of minutes here. Mainly because this lady, Vashiana Gomis, the 20-year-old, has just turned on the afterburners. Gonna get the lay. Lokoka. Back to Gomis. Gomis open for two. She could do that as well, apparently. 18-13 France. Gröner will try to answer. Eichmeier will clean up the mess. But no bucket for the Germans on this one. Gröner, nice screen deny. 18-14. Lokoka. Well, no one this time. Fifth foul on the Germans. That was a shooting foul, so Merve Lokoka will go to the free throw stripe. And she will get one. Maya to Zolper. Zolper gets free for the lay. 19-15, Verjat. She has the game in her hand. She hits a bunch of chews earlier. Verjat, can she end this? No. Gröner saves it inbound. Zolper looking to create any type of space. Throws up the hook. It will be back in Verjat's hands. Lokoka. Turn around, Jay. Thank you, ma'am. 20-15 France, who are in firm control here. They got game point coming up. Zolper steps back. Rebound Meyer. She also launches from two. This one goes 20-17. Game point France, though. Can they end this? Verjat. The Boucher screen. Verjat slip screen. Boucher. Boucher misses. Meyer with another shot at it. They go back to Zolper. Gröner screen. Maya steps back. Meyer knocks in another one. 20-19. Germany's back. With France, they got game point. Germany needs a stop, and Verjat is there to answer the call. She puts Germany away in this contest as France take this one 21-19. That lady right there was special, ladies and gentlemen. Vasiana Gomis, you remember that name, the 20-year-old. She's a beast. So France win 21-19, and they'll come out of Pool B play in first place. Germany will come out as second, so both of these teams will be moving on to tomorrow. France under 21, though, looking impressive. Look back at some of the action. Again, we saw Gomis use speed and more speed. That lady's quicker than light. Now, Germany fought themselves all the way back into this game. Again, they weren't out of it at any stretch, but a little too much down the stretch there for the French. Zolper tried to answer. She couldn't repeat the 15-point performance from the last game, which was also unexpected anyways. All right, so take a look at the pool standings here as France again coming out first with 2 wins. Germany 1-1, second, and Egypt under 21 bowing out after mustering up 22 points in 2 defeats. So again, we'll be seeing both the French and the German team again tomorrow. We'll be seeing France again today, though. They'll be featured in the next game as well, lacing them up against the Polish under-21 squad. We're a couple of minutes away from that game. There he goes. The upload cost. That man's dunk so easy it isn't even fair. He's featured on this French team, joined by Arthur Bouba, William Fortas, and Paul Bilong. These gentlemen picked up a victory over Egypt earlier. So they are sitting at 1 game played, 1 victory. Now the Polish under-21 squad that's coming up, they lost to Egypt in a stunner. So they have no victories yet. And Egypt, again, they're done playing. 2 games played, 1 victory. So a Polish victory would tie up the pool. And that could very well be a possibility because these gentlemen are skilled. Piotr Lis came out and is joined by his buddies Daniel Jokowski, Maximilian Formela, and Blažej Černević. These gentlemen, they got up against Egypt. Then they kind of let the game slip out of their hands, which wasn't necessary. So again, they're fighting to stay alive here. They need a victory, and they need to score a bunch of points to stave off either Egypt or France to continue out of Pool B action here on the men's side. Again, the French team sitting comfortable. They already have one win. They are hopeful to get a second to come out of pool play in first place. Now the Egypt team is probably watching this or looking on from the stands, hoping for a French win, because that means they will continue on. And if not, if it looks like the Polish under-21 team is close to winning, we will take out the calculators and we'll let you guys know what happens, because, well, it's up to points scored then. We'll get a nice little dunk contest here to start the action in a warm-up line. All right, so this game is about to get underway. As Lis will take the check. They run slip screen action, and that diversion will get Poland the first bucket. Love the play call. Buba will try to get him back for France, and he puts it in. An and one to start the game for the French team. Puts it in, and ball go to red. Oh, that took all rim to go out. Lacoste. Lis steps back, hits one. Polish coaching staff. As Fortas puts that one in, the Polish coaching staff last year, winning the Under-23 World Cup. They've been working on the youth programs for sure. Buba. And there was your French coaching staff as well. Lis. No go on this one. Lacoste gets in between, lays it up, and in. Another easy bucket for the Poles. warning issued to the Poles for discussing some calls. Easy money. That's Frank's. List manages himself closer to the basket, but no go on that one. Oh my goodness. Tearing the rims off here. Jokoski. Long just ran over the cameraman. Hope he's okay. At least pours one in as well. We're in a shootout here in Mongolia. Here we go, 9-7. Buba. Technical foul issue. Technical foul issue to the Poles for discussing the call. Yeah. Buba will not make the technical free throw. Will not put in the second one either, so 2 chances at the line missed for Buba. Jokoski. Oh, wow. Look at this. Lacoste stays with him and then just says, nuh-uh, you ain't welcome here. Take that back. Skinjevich. Kamela, easy bucket. Lacoste passes him up and tries to yam on him, but he gets stifled with the foul call. A warning for flopping. That'll get us to our first TV timeout. Look back at some of the action here. As both teams attack the rim furiously. So one shot coming up for C.F. Lacoste. Jokoski will drop him off for 2. 10-10, Poland ain't out of this. Lacoste answers under. Lease from the logo. No go. Lacoste back at it. He goes to Buba. Buba fades. Doesn't make. This time it's Jokoski from the corner, and he will put one in again. And it's Buba down low, and he's lost a shoe. He's out there playing on a sock. Still getting boards too. His shoe is out of bounds right now. Lacoste will get called for a travel. And I'm sure Buba will go pick up his basketball shoe because it's out of bounds on the baseline. Got a rebound without it. Played on without it too. He will take a seat to try to tie his shoelaces. Černević, I mean, knocks it in from long range. So Poland's sticking in this game, and they're up in this game. Černević again. So Černević looks like he got hit. Belong tried to poke that ball out, poked him in the nose. So Černević still in the court. I think the referee's taking a look at that to see if it was intentional. And that will be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul for contact with the face. So Černević at the line will take this free throw. France at the bonus too. It will be 2 free throws. So Poland under 21, making things interesting in pool play here. 15-13. Make that 16-13. Virtually both these teams, I think, are through now. Well, close anyways. Fortas punches back. Černević. No connection, like the Wi-Fi's out. Buba. Belong. Oh. Fortas, yeah, that's too much. Looked like he jumped, left his feet, put the ball down, so he'll take a seat. Lacoste will get back in the game. Lees. He'll take the screen, Lees. And that is the 7th foul in France. If I'm correct, it might have been a 6th, I'm not sure. Actually, it's the 6th. So the 6th foul in France. They are at the bonus now, as is Poland. Lees steps into his shot, but Lacoste says no thank you. Get that out of here. Belong. Belong takes it at the cup, no go. Černević kicks it out. Lees open for 2. 1, 2. That's down. 18 Poland, 15 France. Poland under 21 fighting for all they're worth to win this game and keep their hopes of continuation alive. Černević stuck in the corner, has to shoot it. Goes down. 20-15 Poland under 21. And an offensive. That's an offensive foul, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's an offensive foul. So timeout called by the Poles, and it's high noon here in Ulaanbaatar, ladies and gentlemen. It is a shootout after 5.5 minutes of play. Poland under 21 up 20-15 on the French. Egypt sweating right now. They need France to win, otherwise it's done for them. We'll bring out the calculators here in a minute. Lees. Sinovic. Sinovic. Poland's got game point. Sinovic steps back, steps through, doesn't put it in, but he'll draw the foul. So 2 free throws coming up for Sinovic. Can show the world he's got ice in his veins. And he makes it. Poland under 21, managing a defeat. All right, I told y'all not to go anywhere. We got a couple games left on the slate. This is going to be a good one. We got Team USA taking on the hometown heroes of Team Mongolia. They're both featured in women's Pool D action. Team USA, 2 games, 1 win. Here's your foursome. Zana Baines, Taysha Heeman, Kylie Lewandowski, and Sydney Taylor. You can hear that, the who in the background. It's when you know who's coming. The 4 horsemen, or horse ladies in this case. Here we go. Ariun Setseg. Indra. Can she load up the clip? Narango. They're joined by the last of the foursome. Golor Tsetseg. These ladies haven't managed to win just yet. They will be playing out here for honor. Although actually, there's still a possibility, but that may have judged too soon here. In case of a Mongolia win, and if Poland beats Germany under 21, 3 teams will be locked at 1 victory. Which would then mean it would go by total points scored. Mongolia is 13 points behind the United States and 12 behind Germany. So there's an unlikely case, but it could be made that Mongolia could still move on out of pool play. They will need a lot of offense though. So they're going to need a lot of Indra. Again, the United States, they lost an early game against Poland. Shocked, 21-13. Right at the ship though against Germany under 21. With a 22-14 defeat. Sydney Taylor was huge in that one. She had the green light, and she went ham with it. She hit 5 2-pointers on her way to 13 big ones. Baines joined her with 6 as they disposed of the German under-21 team, and they will be looking to do the same to these Mongolians, because that means they will be moving on or close to moving on, because it's also up to Germany to see what they do against Poland. Early shot here by Indra, that doesn't go. Indra again. She's got the clip unloaded. 2 down for Indra, and she might be able to add 1 more from the free throw strike. That's a weapon, ladies and gentlemen. Indra Ulzibat. Indra, this is the free throw. Taylor to Baines. Baines flips it back. He-man. Indra finds Ariun Setseg. Ariun Setseg puts it in. The Mongols off to an early start here. The horse race is on. Taylor still got the scope on lock. Setseg picks up the dribble and fires a quick one from the stripe. Rebound will go to Baines. They go looking for Taylor again. Taylor steps back, launches it. Not this time. Indra kicks it out. Ariun Setseg will put up a big one as well. So both teams are trying to fire from the 2-point arc as much as they can. Indra loses the handle and he'll go out of bounds. Remain Mongolia ball though. Indra to Boylerton. Oh, she gets it to go down as well. So the Mongolians are firing early. Bolortsetseg with this turnaround just now. Baines, can she return the favor? No. Indra. Indra puts one in from long range. Bolortsetseg taking her on an adventure again. Narango gets free for a quick lay, and Mongolia's, they got the offense unlocked in this game. Taylor, front rims it. Oh, that gets blocked, and foul's called, so that'll be the second foul on Team USA. Ariuntetseg put it in a body shot. Going to work on Lewandowski. Taylor. Quick lay. Narango. Oh, not sure what that was, but Ariuntetseg will come up with it. Narango with the board, and it ends up in the hands of Team USA. So Taylor, quick shot. Indra, creating space, crosses her up and drops her off the bucket list. Indra, that's a weapon, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor, another step back. This one goes down. Indra again behind the back. This time it's off her own leg, so Team USA will regain possession of the basketball. Now we'll get us to our first TV timeout. So Mongolia off to a hot start. The United States only had 6 points. Ariuntetseg said, I got you. I'll lift some weights out here. Indra just sauced her out of the country. So take that in your suitcase. Lewandowski, they go to Baines. Baines underneath, easy bucket. Bolortsetseg. Bolortsetseg going at Lewandowski. And that drops as well. So Mongolia have a 3-point lead here. Team USA, they're looking to cut into that. Taylor creating some space, double step back on Taylor, drops that in. Ariuntetseg tries to answer, and she does. Baines, another bucket for Team USA, but if this is going to be a shootout, well, I'd say I'll take the Mongolians because they're at home, but Ariuntetseg just launched that into the Gobi Desert, so not sure. Lewandowski. Taylor. Teammates got her back though. Open shot, Narango, no. Baines, creating down low, but not making down low. She will get the foul though. All right, Baines will step up to the line. It'll be Mongolian's third foul. We're about halfway through this game. Mongolia again took an early lead, but Team USA managed to tie things up here at 12 on that Baines free throw. Oh, that's a quick one too, though. Baines gets fouled again. She uses that height to her advantage. Azana Baines knocks the free throw, puts Team USA on top. Indra unloads the clip but misses the target. Bolortsetseg will try one as well, and she will put it in. As Mongolia is back in front, 14-13. So fouls called, 6 foul on the Mongolians. They're at the bonus right now. Team USA looking to continue their attack. Lost the rock though. Indra with the beautiful pass. Oh, she left her short. That's a great pass, and that deserved a better finish. We all know that. So Indra Uzibat looking to catalyze this Mongolia team into a win. Taylor, though, he has something to say about that, and it's called 2 points, 15-14. So referees trying to tell the players that stop talking trash to each other. Might be a good thing. Ariun Tsetsek to Indra. Indra takes her on a little dance. Indra fakes her out harder than, well, the Kardashians? Not sure, but she faked her out of her shoes, and it's 15-15. Baines gets stifled, and Ariun Tsetseg will try another 2. Front rims it, though. Narango will hustle for it to Indra, and then Indra will let it go out of bounds. So we're at our second TV timeout here. And take a look back at some of the action of this game as Mongolia has raced out to an early lead and have managed to stay closer and, you know, stay in this game longer than some might expect it. That warrior heart showing through. 15-15, we're under 4 minutes. Who's going to pick up the slack for Team USA? Baines. That's an easy bucket, 16-15. Ariuntsetseg launches another one. Back irons it. Now we'll go out of bounds. She will take a breather after this. As Indra will step back on the pitch. Quick pull up. No go. Rebound Taylor though. Taylor kicks it out. Lewandowski, she will shoot it. Not make it though. Bolortsetseg. Bolortsetseg trying to dance. Kicks it out. Indra's open. Indra gets it back. Indra, another shot at it. No go. Oh, Taylor misses that one from the logo. Ariuntsetseg tries to pass up Taylor. Gives it back to Indra. Indra back to Ariuntsetseg. Ariuntsetseg flips it to Bolortsetseg. Bolortsetseg will run out of time. That 12-second shot clock will be on you so quick, ladies and gentlemen, you won't even know what happened. Taylor turns it over. Bolortsetseg, Bolortsetseg finds Narango. Narango, no, but Bolortsetseg will pick up the board and she gets pushed. That will be a foul. She thought she had the layup, but she did not. She got pushed out of that one. Look at this. Narango missed it. Bolortsetseg got it. Figure she should have made that one, but she will go to the free throw line after this timeout. So a tight contest, 16-15, maybe unexpectedly so. Team USA just putting up a lot of shots out of one-on-one basketball and not making a lot of them from the outside. That's the difference between their earlier game where they were really fired up and had the win, and this game where they may have came into the game thinking that it might have been a little easy. I'm not sure. Mongolia, they've been playing hard. That's all I can say. That's 4 warriors out there for you. Leaving it all on the line to try to get a W. So Bolortsetseg will line one up from the free throw stripe. She will knock it in. 16-16. Taylor from the logo. That's a no-go. Taylor gets her own rebound and she gets fouled on the floor, but that is foul number 7. So that will result in 2 free throws for Sydney Taylor, and Indra says what happened. But Taylor doesn't cash in the first one. And the second one is money. 17-16. They run a post-up play, and a foul's called on that. Team USA up 1 point there at 4 fouls now. Indra will take one from behind the screen. No go though. High man. Falls in the hands of Baines, and she will put it in. 18-16. Ariuntsetseg, a wild step back, but it's knocked on the arm. So Ariuntsetseg will step to the line for a chance to tie this game at 18. Look at this, steps back. Yeah, she gets knocked on the wrist there. Katarina Ariuntsetseg, it's the first. She knocks in the second as well. Taylor gets free, lays it up. Indra, can she get out? Double step, no. Adiunsetsek very deep too. Drops it in. Mongolia up 1, 20-19. Can they manage the upset of Team USA? Baines gets to the cup, puts it in. Game point, Indra. Game in her hands. Doesn't drop it. Saves the ball going from out of bounds. Adiunsetsek. He just hit a huge one. Goes on an adventure. Lays it up. It's on the rim. Narango, no. Rebound will fall in the hands of Taylor. Contested shot, no go. Rebound, Adiunsetsek. Indra, free. She gives it back. Adiunsetsek again. And this time she does it. But Erdine Adiunsetsek will bury the United States and get Mongolia a well-deserved win. 22-20 in an improbable game. Incredible performance by these four women. Fought their very hardest. Hit some big shots. And managed this defeat of Team USA, who just, and I have to say it, they looked a little flat this game. Not a lot of togetherness. Just a lot of wild shots and one-on-ones. Mongolia was making those shots, so the four horsewomen coming away with a victory here in Ulaanbaatar. What that means for pool play, we will see. But they can at least hang their hats on the fact that they've beaten basketball superpower Team USA. Take a look back at some of the action. This game was better than throat singing. For those of y'all that don't know, listen to some of that traditional Mongolian stuff. All right, so look. Here's a visual. Well, thought we were going to have a visual, but that one disappeared quickly. We'll get back to you with the results of Pool D action as we have one more game to go on the women's side. But I'm still shaking from this Mongolian victory. Incredible. Credit to those four players out there. Never gave up. Got up big early. Then USA came back into the game, and the Mongolians just kept firing away, and eventually managed to get the W on the back of Adiunsetsek. Dropped in a bunch of big points. Adiunsetsek from the corner, and that is the one that silenced Team USA. So we got two teams with one win and two losses, Team USA and Team Mongolia. Poland, they got 2 wins. Germany, they can also get to 1 win and 2 losses if Poland beats them. Then it will be up to total points scored. And as you can see, Team USA already edging Mongolia in that category. So I think Mongolia for sure is out of contention no matter what happens here. But again, I got to give it up to these ladies because what a crazy performance. That was special. All right, so we will close out women's Pool D action with this one. Poland versus Germany under 21. Poland so far has been looking incredible. They are undefeated in pool play, as we just saw in the pool graphics. So they're going to come out with Bozena Puter, Alexandra Zimborska, Kristina Ruchka, and Alexandra Cholarska. Excuse my pronunciations, I try, ladies and gentlemen. But these women have been looking incredible. 2 easy wins after disposing of the United States and taking care of Mongolia. They are firmly in the driver's seat. They know they're going to advance out of this pool. And they're looking to do that without a loss. And this team, this Germany might have something to say about that. They're going to try for sure. As the under 21 squad from Germany comes out here with Luisa Nufer, Sara Poleros, Greta Kröger, and Elisa Mevius. These 4 women, again, 1 victory so far, also 1 defeat. They lost to the Team USA, but managed a victory over Mongolia. We're about to get things started. Germany under 21 will start with possession, and they're going to look to try to see if they can take this Polish machine apart. Poland's looking unbeatable so far, though. Again, 2 easy wins in pool play for them. And Germany will go to Poleros. That worked for them in their win. They went to the big woman early and often. She will take a trip to the free throw line now. And missed. Kruchka. Kruchka broke in the defense, attacking Poleros, but not making the lay. Miscue on the German side there is Luisa Nufer. Tried to find Poleros on the kick, but found the baseline. Or half-court line, however you want to call that. Zimborska tried 1, Poleros tries 1 from 2. And is fouled again. So second foul on Team Poland. And second trip for Sara Poleros. Standing 188 to the free throw line. This time she knocks it down. So Germany the first on the board. Step through, no go for the Poles. Her teammates got her back though, so she finishes it up, cleans up the mess. Nufer. Kreuger will give it back to her. Wait. 2 seconds on the shot clock. We got Germany taking it up top. Two seconds. Elisa Mavy is with the shot, but an offensive foul is called on the screen there. So even though that went down, it will not count. Take a look back as Nufer just trucks her on the screen. Mavy just gets it off in time, but it will be waved off. Zimborska, she's a beast down there. It's been like this all day. She's just going at the cup at will. Oh, she dropped her off at the baggage belt. Not for 2 bags though, but for none. Ruchka, it's hacked. Ruchka will put it in. Poland with a 3-1 lead. Kreuger finds Poleros. Poleros. They have to foul her again. They like that matchup, Poleros with Ruchka. Every time there's a switch, they look for the post up. And it's been a foul every time so far. Nufer. Poleros. Now she has to go against Zimborska. It's more of a problem. Zimborska punches that out. Ruchka tries to use her speed and, well, he was doing the Polska out there, but not in a good way. That's too many steps. Elisa Mavia steps back, launches one. A rebound to the Poles. Zimborska, 1 foot step back. So Put there will try to add to the tally here from, well, not from the free throw line. I thought that was going to be a free throw, but it was a foul on the floor. So both teams fouled a lot early. They've been hacking like the dark web. 3 fouls on Poland, 4 on Germany in the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds or so of the game. Zimborska will put in another one. Poleros will try to feed it down to Nufer, but it was stifled by Zimborska. Zimborska going at the cup again, puts it in. Maybe it's this time for delay. They leave Zimborska open. She pulls one, but it doesn't go. And one quick, strong take. And that will get us to our first TV timeout. As Solarska adds to her tally. There's been a lot of Zimborska underneath the basket so far, and she's delivered. Look at this. Tough take after tough take. Off balance makes, and Solarska added to it on that last one. She will have a chance to add to her tally from the free throw stripe as well. Solarska. Can she extend the Polish lead to 5? Yes, she can. Poleros Germany trying to find a way to get on the board. Kroger with 3 fakes. That will work. Get her lost in the sauce. That's a currywurst. Mavius kicks it out. Kroger this time from 2. Quick burst by the Germans here. Come back into this game. Deficit only 2. Step back 2. Zolarska, no, but the rebound ends up with Puter. Back up Zolarska. Luchka. And another rebound for the Poles. And foul on Poleros, and bodies are just flying everywhere. Luchka. Put there, we'll put it in before the shot clock goes off. Tough swing. Kroger almost lost it. Kroger by herself from the logo. Get her own rebound though. She fakes and doesn't make this time. Zimborska will come away with the board. She somehow got that back. I'm not sure how she got to her own rebound, but Ruchka, she got a steal. She gives it back to Zimborska. That was stripped. Maybe a swing pass. Kroger said, get me a screen. Nice action here. Nufer turns and, well, doesn't put in delay. Ruchka. They go looking for Zimborska again. Zimborska. Feed the parking meter, ladies and gentlemen. Before it runs out, feed that parking meter. Zimborska has been a monster. Mavius, though, trying to keep Germany close. She will step to the line and get a free throw. For those of you that are new to 3x3, I hope you're not, but if you are, follow our official accounts at FIBA 3x3, at FIBA 3x3W. Make sure if you make a post, use hashtag 3x3NL for this tournament. Also, give me a follow at BAZZ50. I am Boz Rosendahl, aka The Mountain, former 3x3 Pro player and now a commentator on the FIBA tournaments. This one and most recently the Europe Cup in Jerusalem. Mavius. Zimborska just told her to get in the weight room. My goodness, what a display of strength. She must have had some pierogies this morning, I'm not sure. Can't get it to go. And the Polish machine doesn't look like it's stopping anytime soon. Zimborska, my goodness, she's just going off this game. Buckets left and right for Alexandra Zimborska. Now she has to stop Sara Poleros, and she does. She'll get the board as well. Ruchka up and through the contact with no go. Teammates got her back, but doesn't put in the rebound either. Nufer. Easy lay. 13-7. Ruchka to Zimborska. Can she get a 2 going as well? Yes, she can. What a brilliant performance here. Alexandra Zimborska shining brighter here in Ulaanbaatar. So a timeout's called. Poland still has the lead. Take a look back at, well, mostly Aleksandra Ziemborska going at the Germans. She's got some help from her friends though, Cholarska. But this is another Ziemborska takeover, ladies and gentlemen. She is everywhere, like the internet. Well, at least where I'm from. Boneros will put it in. And Ruchka stepped on the line with her heel, so turnover Poland. All back to Italy. Kroger. Poleros. Back to Kroger. Kroger to the cup. Strong take, no make. Ruchka. Tries to get Puter involved. Puter gets fouled. 7 foul in Germany, so there'll be 2 free throws. Puter puts in the first. Second one's down as well, so a 9-point lead here. Boleros, one-on-one, yes. Stolarska off the glass. And this is why I said this Polish machine ain't stopping. They just keep scoring, ladies and gentlemen, especially underneath the basket. Maybe Stolarska got her back, but not really though. Oh, Aleksandra Stolarska looking to join the party and score a bunch of points. So under 2 minutes to go, and Poland's at game point right now. If they hit a 2, it's over. And then we'll have to bring out our calculators because Poland will be dominant. All 3 other teams will get 1 win. Who's going to come out of pool play then? Well, these are maybes. No go. Kroger gets fouled. So Kroger on the line. There will be 2 free throws. Again, Poland's in the bonus as well. And she will put him in. 19-11. Ruchka. So a shot clock violation is called. And these are maybes, but an offensive foul is called on the screen. Oh, and a strip by Mavies. Steps back. And they share the rock. Kroger. Trying to take her to dance class, but doesn't drop her off. Lars got back to the left hand off the glass, but no look this time. Maybe is out there walking more than hikers in the Harz Mountains. And Germany will call a timeout. So we're going to have to bring the calculators out after this one, as it's looking like Poland might come away with 3 victories, and USA, Mongolia, and Germany under 21 will be tied at 1 win each. And if I'm correct, points scored, total points scored will determine the victor then. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Puter will have to put it up. Ruchka saved that one. Fight for the ball. It ends up in Ruchka's hands. In-out fake with no make. 22 seconds. So maybe he's gets it back underneath. 19-12, under 14 seconds to go though. So one last possession for the German ladies here. Elisa Mavius, she will go to the cup, she will score one, and that will be all she wrote. That last one was they couldn't unlock Sarapoleros down there as they did earlier in their games. So that will conclude women's Pool D action. And we can see here, ends up being the situation. Poland 3 wins, 61 points, they're through. United States will move on second based on points scored. So we will have to say goodbye to the Germany under 21 and Mongolia teams. right, men's Pool D action continues with this one. Last 2 games of the day as we take a look at China here. There's your foursome. China under 21. Managing a defeat of the Netherlands 21-17 and not lost a very narrow one to Spain. A 1-win total so far. And Qatar, they will come in after a 21-16 defeat to Spain, also beating the Netherlands 21-16. So both these teams managing to beat my countrymen. Here's your 4 Qataris men. Omar Saad, Mohammed, Zaidan Abasher, Mubarak Yama, and Mohammed. They've been looking to get some hot shooting going. It's been working for them. And China have been methodical inside, outside, but they got that man Liu. And he is carrying a firearm. He's got a quick trigger. So, winner of this game will continue out of Pool D action, as the Dutch have been officially eliminated. Even if they manage a win, they will get the 1 win. Both these teams have 1 win, and one of them will come away with a second victory here. So the winner of this one will continue on at a pool play. Spain knows they're through already. It just depends on what spot they'll take. A win over the Dutch will get them first place in the pool for sure. If they lose, we'll again have to bring out the calculators. All right, we're about to get this one underway. First action, Liu gets his first shot, gets the first one to go down. He continues his hot streak here in this game. Liu put up a quick one, but no. We've seen him hit that shot a couple times already today. That man can go ballistic any second. But Qatar's got some shooters as well, so I'm curious to see. Both teams know what's on the line. The spot in the quarterfinals here if they win. Mohammed was hot earlier today as well. Ma on his way to the cup. Bucket for the Qataris from 2. Wait, Joy will get him back, so 2-2 here. Easy money for Mohammed underneath the basket. So a double dribble there. Called on Chen Ma. So Qatar back in possession. Zaidan tries to get to the cup, gets there at ease. Takes advantage of his matchup with the smaller Liu. Liu, though, he is fast. He'll get it back, Liu. And I know that's an unorthodox looking shot. We've seen him hit it plenty of times today. Omer Saad. Saad trying to create some space in the relationship like your ex. Well, you left that one short. Liu. This time he finds Joy in the gut. Joy. Saad using the speed. Qatar up 5-3. But, yeah, that's a matchup you don't want. Saad said, I'll take the business decision. I'll use a foul. I'm not trying to get posted up by Ma. Liu. Anytime he looks at the cup, he's looking to shoot. The other Liu, though, he's looking to pass. Liu will get fouled by Mohammed. And again, we will take the check up top. So there's two Lius on the Chinese side. Zhang Yang Liu and Kyung Hao Liu. This is Kwang Yao Liu, and Kwang Yao Liu has been shooting like a saffron pepper. That's how hot he is. So Liu at the free throw stripe. He pulls China within one. Saad. Saad. High arcing shot, doesn't go. Rashid to Saad. Saad tries to dance with him. He's got the other Liu with him, but no, I thought he was going to drop him off the bucket list, but no way. Liu. He sees Ma down there and says that's a good matchup, but Ma forgets to take advantage of his size there. Saad. Zaidan to Mohammed. And a foul's called on the Chinese. So the third foul in China. Close to the 7-minute mark. They're close to our first official TV timeout here in the UP Arena in Ulaanbaatar. Mohammed, we haven't seen him get any daylight. Saad, though, he will kick it. Zaidan open for two. Doesn't go. Jouet with the rebound. Ma takes it one-on-one. Ma puts it in. Well, told you it was going to happen eventually. Liu, he's a shooter. And he's not shooting peas. He's shooting Wilsons. Oh. Sneaky bounce by Mohammed, but I think he shocked himself with that one. Liu finds Ma. Ma says that's my bucket, but Wilson didn't think so. Zaidan this time goes right at Ma, fades and gets fouled. So again, our first TV timeout. Take a look back at some of the action of the day here. Both teams know what's at stake. Spot in the quarterfinals for the winner. And probably a countryside horseback ride for the loser tomorrow before they head home. Now, I gotta say, I've taken that horseback ride in Mongolia, and it was pretty fun. There's no pictures of that, unfortunately, for all y'all. But it's neither here nor there. Zidon puts it in, evens the game at 7. Ma to Liu. Liu trying to find any space, and Rashid said, "Nuh-uh." Liu. Ma, easy. Well, see? Almost jinxed that. Wanted to say easy bucket, but he left that way short. Kevin Hart. They all heard me. Ma drops it in. Rashid to Mohammed. Mohammed back to Rashid. Rashid takes him on a drive. They got nice cars in Qatar, but this one wasn't so nice. Offensive foul called on Ma as he tried to keep 2 guys on his back. To give you some space to shoot. Backdoor cut, side on. That's a nice take. Qatar back in this one. It's a tight one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, to get that out of there. Take that back to Qatar. Want the challenge? There's no challenge possible. This game is tighter than Patrick's pants. Liu. To Ma. Back to Liu. Liu says thank you from the 2-point arc with love. Zidon can't return the favor, so Liu back at it. We'll get another handoff from Ma. And this time it's an offensive foul, so Liu got loose there for a second, but it is the 6th foul in China now. Mohammed to Saad. Saad. We'll get a Zidon screen. Saad. Head of steam to the basket, and he will finish. 11-9. Julia post up. No go. Saad. More physical than you think down there. Uh-oh. Oh! I think that was a foul. And I thought he was going to catch a body there. Mohammed cleared some space, took off, and Jua said, nah. That's a business decision right there. If you don't hit him in the arm, he might bang on your head. Mohammed. First one goes down. It will be 2 free throws. Again, this is China's 7th foul. They are in the bonus. Every foul from now on will be 2 free throws unless it's an offensive foul. That ball will go to Qatar. Zidon easy lay. So the game's tied at 11. Zidon adds 2 to the tally as well, 13-11, and Qatar stand up for this man because he's carrying the team. Here we go again. 4 points in a row for Zidon. Can you answer? Yes, he can. But both teams are shrugging off the sluggishness as Zidon is just getting to the cup whenever he wants, shooting twos too, and then an offensive foul again. That's the 3rd offensive foul on Ma, who just pushed over Omer Saad, and you can't do that. You cannot do that. So that will be the 2nd TV timeout. You have a 2-point lead for Qatar here. Will try to contain Liu as much as they can and have been relentlessly attacking the hoop. Especially this man, Zidon. He's only 19 years old, but he will put you on the bucket list for sure. Zidon trying to go with the basket this time, and he still puts it in. Tough angle. Zidon doesn't matter. So another offensive foul. The Chinese, who are at 9 fouls now. Next foul is the double bonus. Zidon, can he add to it again? Zidon with 2. He's just taking Qatar on his back right now and carrying him to the quarterfinals by himself. 18-13. As Mohamed Zidon Abasher is just going ham. They find him again. This time he swings it. Mohamed Saad, he will take the shot, and it will miss. But China, they need some Liu in this game if they want to come back. They don't feature him though, they feature a Jui dunk. They need to stop Saad, and Saad doesn't get stopped though. 14-19. Here's Liu. They need some of his magic. Don't get it though, Zidon. He can end the game with this shot. Zidon, and he does! Zidon will bury the Chinese under 21 team by himself almost. Just really put the team on his back and hit the game winner to give Qatar a 21-14 victory and ensure they move on from pool play here in men's pool D action. Incredible game. Mohamed got into the action early, and the Chinese, they try to work their way towards the basket off of screens, and with Ma post-ups, they got called for a bunch of offensive fouls that weren't necessary. That kind of halted them in their tracks. Qatar, when it was needed most, they turned it on. Specifically this man, Zidon. He went on a solo scoring streak. You see him get to the cup at will here. He was knocking down twos as well. Finishing underneath the basket off of dump down passes, and well, that's all she wrote. Even a tough angle like that, it don't matter. And he ends up burying the Chinese under-21 squad. Saad got that much-needed layup down the stretch and kicked it out to Zaidan, who, with the game in his hands, doesn't hesitate and put them away. And again, that means we will see Qatar tomorrow on the final day here in Ulaanbaatar. See, Qatar has 2 wins and a loss. Spain, they haven't played their third game yet. The Netherlands out of contention, and China also already out of contention. So the next game will be for if Spain wants to come out first or no. This game ended early though, so we will step away from the mic for a couple of minutes. We'll see you again for the last game of the day, Spain versus the Netherlands. All right, we are back for the final game of day 2 action here in Ulaanbaatar. We'll close out men's Pool D action with this game. Spain, already certain they're going to be moving on. Just a matter of what position in the pool they'll take. A win will get them in first. A loss will, well, we'll have to bring out the calculators for that. This is your foursome: Diego de Blas, Guillem Arcos, Isaac Mayo, and Falun Yang. They managed a stunning comeback versus the Chinese under-21 squad, being down 18-12 with about a minute and 40 seconds to go, and they came all the way back to a 20-19 victory, and they'll take on the Dutch, who haven't done much. These Dutch fellas, they played some good offense, but they've left the defense back in Amsterdam. They gave up 12 points to a unleashed Chinese team in their last game. They are out of contention, but they will be looking to try to see if they can at least get some honor out of this one. Adrian van Tilburg, Jacopo Bertotti, Nesta Agassi, and Norbert Telissen. They know the Spanish team well. They've played them in the Nations Leagues in the past. The record overall, well, it's kind of in favor of Spain. 6 games total. 4 going to Spain, 2 going to the Dutch. Agassi will start us off. They try a lob play, but Spain sniffed it out. De Blas. Easy lay for Arcos. Bertotti tries to feed it down low to Nesta. Nesta Agassi is held up, so 1-0 España. First foul on them as well. Ball back to the Netherlands. By Mayo to Arcos to De Blas. Again, these Spaniards have managed 2 wins, one against China under-21 and one against Qatar. So they are already out of group play. Bertotti trying to get him from deep, but no go so far. And Arcos will put one down. Bertotti tries to go at the rim, is stifled by Arcos. Now he has to guard De Blas. De Blas will put it in from the corner. So 4-zip Spain. We're a minute in. And it looks the same as the last 2 games for the Dutch. They've been trying to get it going on offense, and they get burned on defense early. Telissen. No go. De Blas. 5-zip Spain. They get it back to Telissen. Telissen to Agassi. Very, very deep too. Has to launch it. No go. So the Dutch looking flat like a bike tire in Amsterdam. While Spain knows what they need to do. They want to win to get out of pool in first place. Arcos, pull up. Good. Van Tilburg front irons it. Spain go back to Arcos. Arcos has been good early on in this game, but he misses that one. The Dutch will reset. Bertotti says he wants a screen. Slices and dices, and he finds down Van Tilburg going to the cup. And then he has to foul because Falun Yang is a big man. Yang. Mayo pulls up. Back irons it, but gets his own board. No box out. Yang gets the hook shot up and over Van Tilburg. 7-1. Bayless will go to the cup and will get stopped. So Norbert Taylor to the line for one. Davison misses, gets his own board, and he can't put it in. So possession back to the Dutch though after that hustle, so they'll get reset with a play here. Bertotti steps back, finds Agassi. Agassi gets challenged by De Blas, and that will be reviewed by the referees as De Blas caught that ball and also may have caught an elbow. Yeah, so that will be a jump ball situation. The referee won't change anything. No inadvertent contact, I mean. So the Dutch ball, we're looking at a 7-1 deficit here after almost 3 minutes of play. We'll go ahead and say that's not as bad as. And this one will also be left short. That will leave us with our first TV timeout, though. As it's been more Spain early on in the game. Arcos is everywhere. Getting pull-ups and layups. That's your one Dutch bucket for you. Some nice pick and roll action. But it's been red over orange so far. Yang leaves it short. And Yang then holds Van Tilburg. So a foul on the Spaniards. Bertotti. Behind the back Van Tilburg. And an offensive foul on Van Tilburg as De Blas was set up there. And he tried to go up and over him. De Blas to Mayo. De Blas launches it from 2. No go. Rebound Bertotti. Arcos with the quick hands. De Blas saves it inbounds. Mayo will take it and get the lay. 8-1. And a holding call again on the screening action for the Dutch. So another foul on the Spaniards. But it's keeping the Dutch from putting any points on the board. They're stuck at 1 after 4 minutes of play here. And another foul on the Spaniards. That's number 5. Flip back action. Bertotti for the shot. He won't get it to go. And Norbert Davis tries to tip it in, but also doesn't go. 1-2 between Yang and Mayo will end up with a miss, but Arcos will save it. It ends up somehow with Mayo, and he gives it up to Yang for the easy bang. Bertotti thought about it. Didn't want to take it. He'll take a deep one, though. De Blas open for 2, and he's good from the corner. Sweeping hook for Thaddeus, also a no-go. So 11-1, the Dutch looking at a big deficit once again. Arcos, oh my goodness, he passed him up and dunked it with 2 hands. He had him lost like the kingdom on Aquaman, my goodness. Dutch back in action. They get their second bucket of the game. We're over halfway through. Bertotti tries to get to the rim. He puts in the 3rd point for the Dutch. 13-3. Arcos, though, gets free again. De Blas, another open shot. Can't connect, but Yang is there for the board. Bertotti will pick up the loose ball. Tries to dance with Yang, and he'll drop it off to Van Tilburg. And this is, I think, the first 2-point shot for the Dutch to go down all tournament. They have to contend with that man, Yang, though. Rolls off the rim. Van Tilburg, this direction. So that will not count, as he hadn't established position outside the 2-point arc with 1 foot and maybe a foot up. Arcos. Mayo. Easy Leo. Bertotti will try it too. That's still bouncing. So the Dutch flat and the Spaniards ready to come out of pool in first place. 14-5 Spain. The Dutch have only mustered 5 points here. 3:50 on the clock. Spain, they've been good. Arcos, he's been putting in work like 9-5. Dublas running lay. Possession will go to the Dutch from Tilburg. Another one from Dublas. Quick turnover by the Dutch. Mayo, oh, he's got more sauce than your favorite pasta, but he doesn't drop one off. That move deserved the bucket. Norbert Telissen with the lay. Mayo finds Arcos. Arcos will pull up from 2 as well, and he will get that one to drop 2. Telissen won't go. So Mayo will get one from the corner. Off his tippy toes, but it won't go. From Tilburg. Free shooting, no makes though for the Dutch. This save doesn't even go. Dublas. So foul on the Spaniards. That's foul number 7. They call a timeout. The Dutch will get 2 free throws after this. They have only committed 2 fouls themselves, and look at this behind the back to his friend for 2. The only 2-pointer I think the Dutch have hit so far all tournament. It's been all Arcos for Spain. He's been connecting from each level of the court. Mid-range 2s, dunks, we've seen it all. That dude's more sick than Dexter. Agassi, though, will step up to the line. He'll knock down the first. And missed the second one. Rebound back to Arcos. He finds Mayo. Mayo almost loses to Wilson. Arcos, not sure what happened there, but he got it back. Bertotti finds the 3x3 logo on the basket, but not a teammate. So possession back to Spain. The blast from the top of the key, no. Van Tilburg will line one up again. De Blas spins, has to do something, hook shot, but that won't go in a. That will go out of bounds. So I assume that will be possession going to the Dutch. Telissen fading off the handoff. No good. Niang. We've seen him knock that down, and he does it again. 18-8. That's better than Pinchos. Niang with the bang again. Agassi tries to go one-on-one, doesn't go. Bertotti finds Agassi, and Agassi gets blocked by the rim. Out to Daan van Tilburg. Van Tilburg misses. That rebound will end up in Mayo's hands. He will try one. A foul on the floor on Bertotti. We didn't want to get stuck trying to prevent and Yang post up. So Arcos to the Blas. The Blas will lob it into Nyang. Easy bucket for Nyang down there, 20-8. Bertotti all the way from the NDO logo, but still nothing out there for Bertotti and the Blas. Taylorson will try it too. And the Dutch have been building a brick house underneath the basket. Spaniards with the game in their hands. So an offensive foul on Diego de Blas. We'll give the Dutch one more possession here. 12-point deficit for them and just a flat performance. Isaac Mayo to Diego de Blas. He could have ended the game, but he does not. Van Tilburg will catch it, kick it out. Open shot from 2. And that one doesn't go as well. Taylor will get the last shot of the game. And he will back iron it. And Spain will take care of the Netherlands 20-8 as they take care of pool play as well. So they will be coming out of Pool D action in first place with 3 victories and no defeats. The Dutch will bow out with 3 losses here. In this 20-8 Spain victory, where we saw a lot of Arcos early. He came out strong. Got some bangs in, got his teammates involved, and ended up shooting from mid-range and 2 as well. Step back from mid-range here as we see Arcos put in some more action. The Dutch, well, they had 1 point until about 5 minutes into this game. That wasn't enough. They already knew they were out of contention, so that may have resulted in a somewhat flat performance. Yang came through with some bangs. And De Blas came through with a bunch of 2-point shots. And here we go, Arcos, that's just sick. Spain looking good after Pool D action today. Finishing up this last game. This is the highlight for the Dutch, I'd say. Behind the back for 2. They're only 2 in the entire tournament. Arcos, get it going. Bottom of the net there, and Yang even got involved in the party. And after that came through with another monster mash. That will do it for Pool D action. As we see here, Spain moving on with 3 victories. Qatar with 2. China and the Netherlands bowing out of competition after not winning any games. So this is your day 2 action here, and we'll get you practice here. We'll see for the women's side, China meeting France, Poland meeting Germany, France under 21 in the United States, and the United States under 21 getting Egypt. The men's side, France under 21, and France, Poland under 21 against Qatar, and Lithuania under 21 meeting Latvia in the Battle of the Baltics. That will be on tomorrow. We can start it with games here. PM local time, so for you Central European cats, just using my reference, it's 9 in the morning, so 9 a.m. sharp. The quarterfinals. We'll be happy to see you there. I will be there as well. Again, Ross Rosendahl, a.k.a. the Mount, coming at you from Ulan. I will be back tomorrow. I hope to see y'all here.